Yo guys, welcome towards the stream. Hopefully you guys are doing absolutely okay here. I'm quickly checking up if everything is working all right right now. I'm jumping live. I'm going to discuss this price action we're currently seeing here. Let me see if I can switch around my camera. Oh, here I can. So guys, quickly checking up if everything is working. Let me quickly check up the connection. Is it working all right? That's going to be the question. Yeah, it's working perfectly. So guys, Bitcoin is right now coming down massively. This is of course pretty interesting to look at right now here. We're having a pretty significant correction right now in the market. Unfortunately, I can't use my computer to be streaming right now here since the connection on the computer is apparently not working that well here. So hopefully you guys are doing absolutely all right now. And I will be quickly go over in the very short term about what we're currently seeing here. So I see the chat is saying, all right, let's go. It seems to be everything is working all right here. Unfortunately, I love to do my streams from my computer, but unfortunately, it's right now not working from my computer. So I will be doing it a little bit from my iPad right now. So guys, Bitcoin. Now, right now, pretty interesting about what we're currently forming here. We're coming down from this, symmetrical triangle on the 12-hour time frame, right? So you can see it is coming down right now. I'm not saying we're breaking down yet, but we are indeed coming down right now. We can see we're trading below it, but we still got another 3 hours to go. And Bitcoin is currently once again retesting that monthly level of support. Very important level to look at. And of course, on the 1 hour time frame, you can see it's still trading in this range. We're still trading. And of course, my screen is so dirty, guys. I'm so sorry for that. But you can clearly see Bitcoin is still trading in this range. And we're bouncing between the highs and lows every single time here. So as long as we keep bouncing in this range, we will be all right in my opinion. So I will be definitely cautiously wait till we're going to choose a clear direction for Bitcoin. And then furthermore, I want to be talking about, of course, this 12-hour time frame right now trading below it. I just talked about that. That's going to be not important and not relevant. Only it's going to be relevant if we do decide to be breaking below this range, guys. So that's going to be very important right now to take in consideration. If we do break this range here, it is going to look, it's going to start to look very dangerous for Bitcoin. Of course, at the same time, guys, I'm here in Monaco. Pretty cool. Look at this view here. It's absolutely one of the most craziest views I've ever seen here. But Monaco, pretty cool, but that's not relevant right now here. So that is why I'm doing it also from this computer and not from my regular setup. So furthermore, we can see on the daily time frame, Bitcoin, of course, not really deciding a direction. It's still going sideways, basically. It's not really forming a move. And guys, do remember, this volume is coming down. People are panicking. People think, oh, the volume is coming down. Nothing is really happening right now. But this is always what happens before a major market move tends to take place here. The volume always drops down here. Sideways, boring action always comes towards Bitcoin before creating a massive move. And yes, the massive move is either going to be the upside or downside. And that is going to be the question we want to be answering right now. Typically speaking, from such kind of a continuation pattern, it is more likely to get a breakdown because Bitcoin formed a downtrend over here, forms a consolidation phase over here right now, and it is coming down again probably. So the most likeliest continuation for Bitcoin is indeed going to be that downside right now. So that is going to be definitely very important to check out here for Bitcoin. So hopefully we are going to be, of course, hold on towards this monthly support level, because if we're going to zoom out, Bitcoin historically has been bouncing from this monthly level. And if it's one to be loading up, and that's why I'm doing it from this iPad, guys, because the internet connection is apparently absolutely terrible. So that is why I'm currently doing it from here. I would like to do. Please clean your screen, guys. Yeah, I'm going to clean my screen right now here. But guys, I will be talking about that monthly level right now for a second, but give me a little bit of a moment. I'm going to do quickly something so you guys can see my clean screen. This is absolutely terrible. My screen is so dirty. Give me a second, guys. Let me see. Do I have something to clean my screen with? I think I have. So guys, it's a very beautiful screen again. It's a very beautiful screen again. So look at this. Way better, way better. So talking about the monthly level, right? Bitcoin is currently coming down towards that monthly level of support, and you can clearly see previous resistance, support, and once again, we're still trading on top of it. And as long as in the coming 5 days, Bitcoin is going to trade above the monthly level, we're going to be definitely all right for the coming days afterwards. And I think the internet connection is absolutely terrible here. That is why I'm also on this this iPad live right now. So excuse me for the slow internet over here. I hope the connection for the stream is all right though. But yeah, you can clearly see Bitcoin is still holding on towards that monthly level, and that is going to be important to witness right now. However, 1 hour time frame is really coming down even further. I want to really talk about this range here. And I mean, guys, we can be bullish or bearish. But in this case, I will definitely remain normal. And I will be remaining neutral as long as we're trading above this green box, right? If we're not falling below the green box, we shouldn't be panicking for Bitcoin. Of course, I do get it. Bitcoin is falling down again here. This is not a nice thing to see. But as long as we're not falling below the green box here, this is, of course, not necessarily going to be extremely bearish for Bitcoin. I think it's not necessarily looking beautiful for Bitcoin right now. That's definitely a thing I do definitely agree with. But things are not that nasty so far. Let me go back towards auto and let's talk about this here. You can see also on this 4-hourly chart, Bitcoin in a monthly level. You can see the monthly level has been providing several times before support on Bitcoin. Right now, it really is, it's not holding on here. It's not holding on at all, and it is really falling. Some people are screaming for 15K, 12K, and this has been historically also a thing that always happened, guys. And look at this. Guys, it's always happened. People have been always screaming for these low targets, 12K, 50K. I've been seeing people really screaming for these targets right now. So do I really think 15K is going to be happening for Bitcoin? No, I don't think so. I think that's a terrible decision and a terrible call to make right now. And also looking at this, guys, I mean, the market is moving down $600 and people are screaming for 15K Bitcoin. Look at this. What you are in fact selling, and this is of course a proof, guys, if you are selling right now, you are selling to the Bitcoin walls. Number of addresses with a balance above 10,000 Bitcoins are increasing again. Look at this. They have been significantly buying while you maybe have been panicking. So in fact, if you have sold the dip right now, you are selling to Bitcoin whales. And this is not, of course, the indication that the bottom is in or whatsoever, because whales sometimes buy, of course, more times. But right now, in fact, if you're selling over here, you are in fact selling to whales. And I don't think Bitcoin is going to go to 15K. I think the sentiment is so terrible for people saying that. And I mean, maybe people think Bitcoin is bearish. I mean, at least the people on Twitter and YouTube think Bitcoin is bearish. Do you really think that the big institutions also think that Bitcoin is bearish? Or are they in fact right now buying? I don't really think it is smart to be selling your Bitcoin right now on this range. I think the risk to reward is way bigger for accumulating right now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we are in fact indeed in a bear market, but bear markets can also last for a couple months, not necessarily for a couple years. Of course, everyone is always talking about that 4-year cycle for Bitcoin, but we have also seen bear markets and equity markets that only last for 30 days or even 60 days. So everything can happen for Bitcoin right now here, guys. It's definitely going to be exciting. And of course, also we know JPMorgan places a Bitcoin fair price as 38K. This is pretty interesting. He declares that crypto is the preferred alternative assets. And also what we do know from JPMorgan, guys, if we're going to look at JPMorgan, he has been always saying things about Bitcoin. And let's say Bitcoin last time around in 2017, the bull market top, right? JPMorgan said, oh, Bitcoin is going to go to 100K, and he was selling. And of course, in the bear market low, JPMorgan was saying Bitcoin is going to fall down towards 1,000 or $500 is what he said. And at that point, he was buying Bitcoin. So now JPMorgan is saying Bitcoin, its fair price is 38K. Is he in fact selling right now? That's going to be the big question, guys. Is he in fact selling right now? Well, this is happening, of course. That's going to be the big question. I mean, JPMorgan, I don't really trust those guys here. So, I mean, I don't really see this as bullish news, actually. I more see this as neutral news for Bitcoin. I'm not going to be basing my bias or whatsoever from the calls from JPMorgan, because historically speaking, we should be counter trade JPMorgan, because if they say these kinds of things, it usually means that JPMorgan is, of course, selling, in fact, in this case. And of course, if they're bearish, they're in fact buying. So this is, of course, not really bullish news. And I will be, just be very cautious with what to think exactly about this market right now after seeing this, of course, as well, right? We do know, I just showed you the chart, whales are buying, guys. Also from my Twitter page, you can see whales like to be buying once there's fear in the market, right? There is fear in the market, and that is why whales are buying. I mean, I do get it. Many people are shorting this market right now. I mean, I don't get it, but many people are shorting this market, and I do get why. Is because the fear is extremely high. If people are afraid, And that is why they're shorting. And that is why they're calling also for these rational calls. And you see it really in the chat, also on Twitter. People are calling for 15K Bitcoin. People are calling for 10K Bitcoin. And that's all due to, of course, the high fear in the market. People are very uncertain. They always like to be trading the trend once the trend is almost very close towards a reversal. And that is, of course, definitely a thing that I really think it's a little bit scary right now. Also looking at the S&P 500, guys, we are seeing, in fact, some very interesting things playing out. If this chart can finally load up here, let me see, guys. Someone is screaming for 1K Bitcoin even. So yeah, Ethereum definitely lost very strong support indeed on the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin chart. But look at the S&P 500. It's already recovering. Bitcoin is really lagging behind right now. But guys, look at this. We are currently forming one of the most craziest patterns. First of all, we are forming a falling wedge here on the S&P 500, and we are in fact very close towards a breakout. This could be, of course, lead towards some more positive price action for the S&P 500 and could drag Bitcoin up here. And also, if I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here towards the S&P 500 and let me disable the volume to make a little bit of a more clear view, you can see right now here S&P 500 is forming this very interesting parallel channel towards the downside, right? And we're very close towards a breakout, potential breakout right now here anytime soon. If the S&P 500 does decide to be breaking bullish, this could be having a very positive effect for Bitcoin. And that is also really the thing I'm currently going to be looking for. If the S&P 500 does decide to be breaking bullish, all markets are going to turn bullish as well here. And in fact, guys, well, you maybe have been panicking, and well, people are right now panicking about a potential Bitcoin correction. You can see the S&P 500 is right now still forming those, basically that higher high structure. Of course, it's not necessarily the most bullish structure since we are forming a falling wedge, rising wedge right now. But the S&P 500 is still, in fact, putting in these higher lows. And that is, of course, a thing to take in consideration. Also, yeah, I mean, the 1 hour, I mean, guys, I should not short or long Bitcoin while it has not chosen its direction yet here. I am just patiently going to wait. If Bitcoin breaks that lower side of support, I'm going to look for that short position over here on that retest, only on the retest, guys. And also, I'm only going to look for a long position if Bitcoin does decide to be breaking bullish, and I will be only long Bitcoin on that breakout over here. So that is going to be my strategy. I want to be taking it very low risk here right now. Just let the trade come to you. Don't chase the trade, but let the trade come to you here. And right now, Bitcoin, in fact, is been still trading in the same range here. Bitcoin has not decided anything yet. It has not decided anything yet, guys. That is very important to know. I should not chase the dumps or chase the pumps right now here. Wait till the trade comes to you. And in this case, we should definitely be very patient, because Bitcoin can, in fact, still have a very strong bounce back towards the upside, come towards the higher region, and then come down again, guys. Everything can still happen. Everything is still in play, and that's why I should not open a short or long right now here. I just should wait a little bit here. And that is why I'm a little bit frustrated that people are shorting or long in this market and calling for rational movements in the market while the Bitcoin price action has not decided anything yet here. So I am going to be patient. I'm going to be waiting till Bitcoin is going to choose a clear direction, and I'm not going to be opening any trades right now yet. I think that's the most safe bet to go with. At the same time, of course, we could be, of course, argue, yeah, we can be looking at the 4-hour consolidation phase for Bitcoin. And let me load up this chart, guys. It's so, in fact, so freaking slow, this internet over here, and that is definitely why I'm live through this iPad. And I don't really like going live on iPad or something. I just rather go live on my computer at my home setup. But guys, I mean, I want to show you one thing, and that's, of course, outside of the charts. Wow. This is absolutely one of the most craziest views. Look at this. This is Monaco. Pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Look at this. Wow, good, guys. Wow. Okay, so enough of this. Let's go back to the charts. It's a little bit of a chaotic thing here in my room. It's still not loading up. It's definitely very frustrating. Third world Monaco. Yeah, I mean, Monaco apparently doesn't really have good connection. So yeah, if you want to go for internet connection, don't go to Monaco. I would definitely not suggest that. But yeah, of course, looking at the 4-hourly time frame, I was really want to be talking potentially about, of course, this next consolidation phase, of course, on the 4-hourly time frame, right? Mainly, I'm not going to be taking a look at the 4-hourly time frame, but you can clearly see on the 4-hourly time frame right now, we are in fact forming that downward sloping resistance line from that higher side, right? We are forming that movement towards the downside, stealth correction wave down, and right now as well, we have been still forming those higher lows of support on the market, right? So in fact, we're still trading in the middle of a consolidation phase, and that is why I should not take a trade towards the upside or downside right now. And of course, in fact, if you're shorting right now, you are in fact shorting support, and just like I warned you about, if you're selling right now, you're in fact selling to the whales, because yeah, the whale accumulation has never been stronger than ever before. So be careful right now. I am not going to take any trades right here. I think it's the most, stupidest things to do right now here is opening a short or long position before really calling or seeing a breakout or whatsoever. So yeah, I would also definitely suggest for anyone out there that is interested in trading, first of all, check out the link in the description. But more importantly, just wait till we're going to choose that clear direction, right? So guys, it was a very short update stream here. Hopefully you did like it. If we're going to see anything interesting playing out on this market, I will be jump back live with you guys out there on the channel. And of course, yeah, if you did like it, make sure to smash the subscribe button, and of course like this video if you haven't already, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.